do you get into astrology? Do you believe it? Like, what do you?
I love a good astrology.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been an astrology tarot baddie for a bit now. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. I mean, 10 years in LA, you gotta, right?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's kind of unavoidable.
Well, actually, I got really like I was taking like tarot courses.
Really?
That's what I did in the pandemic.
Fierce.
I was asking the cards, what's going on?
I love that. Would you get any answers?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I would do tarot every morning. At Drag Race, because they lock us up there, but I could bring my cards.
Yeah. So how did you whittle away the time? Because they don't. I mean, you don't have your computer.
Don't have my computer.
I mean, I brought physical books. I'm not a big TV watcher with like commercials.
Well, the thing was, how I had literally a DVD player because that's what I thought we'd have to bring, and like we got like DVDs to keep me preoccupied. But our season, the hotel that they had chosen, they could not take off of our televisions the TV, so we could actually watch local news. Okay. And we could watch YouTube, and we could go on Netflix and all those things. So
that's great.
Yeah, and they're really upset with that because we were, I mean, the smart girls, aka me, if you're like knowing that you have your snatch game the next day, you're going onto YouTube and watching snatch game.
You're doing your research.
Yeah. Other girls are literally sitting down watching themselves being leaked as on the cast.
Damn.
That's what they did with their time.
Yeah, very, very, very useful. Or I mean,
I'm over here watching.
You did Jan Crouch, right?
Watching Jan Crouch.
That was such a great choice. I don't know if people like. She is.
It was so hard to sit next to Lucy LaDuca, like killing it with the Joan Rivers.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She was. It was like bebop and all over the place. I was just.
Who else was
sitting right next to her?
Game. It's so stressful.
It was stressful.
People don't realize if improv in a character is. It's like it's tough in the when you're
really
up
have
at
to
the
forget
corner.
The character.
Was that?
And you really have to kind of forget the character. Like I remember Ru was like, "Forgo the character, just be funny."
When all don't worry about being faithful.
Just catch the joke I'm trying to throw at you.
Just make the laugh.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in that top left corner. That's usually the first and it's rough. Oh my God, it's rough.
It's rough.
It is so like nerve-wracking. When we did All Stars, there was like a fire alarm or something in the middle, which was wonderful because then we got like a little bit of a break. Then we went back. Do you know what I mean? It just kind of cut the tension.
Quiet and so quick. It's 3 rounds. You just get 3 rounds, and I'm like, okay, just answer like 3 things, kind of okay.
Yeah.
And they had ours early, so there was like 14 of us.
Oh
so they split us 7 and 7.
Right. That's crazy.
So I was like, they're gonna be like. I can't be like the worst of 14. Like I'm gonna be at least fall in the middle, or fall on my face and be funny.
I mean, at least with a crowd that big, you would hope to just like either sail by or win. Obviously, win.
I was just so like shocked how quiet it was in the studio, in the sound stage. Like I'm like, oh, y'all are giving us even a can like clap or nothing.
You have no idea how you're actually doing.
No idea.
Yeah, it's wild. And also, you kind of realize like. You're like there's no they're just like camera operators and that's pretty much it, and then you're like Ru's laughing but they could use any reaction shot, you know what I mean? Like it's like once you kind of get hip to the way that whole thing works, it is even more terrifying.
Yeah
What did you think?
Then I can do it alone in my house, like just talking to myself. Easy.
Sure yeah, I mean I remember it was like the scariest thing ever. What was your favorite part of the season? What was your favorite challenge and what was your favorite runway?
Ooh, favorite challenge. I think the most surprising and favorite challenge was the interview challenges we had to do with the celebrities, and I did Charo.
Oh.
And it's kind of like you just go along, you just go for the ride with Charo. You're not interviewing her, honey.
She's in her own world, and that world is fabulous.
Yeah, and if you can like keep up, then I think, So that was a fun challenge to do and like surprisingly win. But I like put most credit on her because she just took it.
She's so fierce.
Yeah.
She is so
and allowed
fierce.
me to like, okay, if I could jump onto like funny jokes then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Favorite runway I loved my Bumble, like the puffer, please. It was like black and yellow bumblebee looking.
Oh, you burned the runway. You burned the runway. Did you feel pressure going in there? Because it was like, after the fact, all the discussion, the commentary is like, she went in there to win and she did. It was like you were the one to beat. And it's like, did you feel pressure at the beginning or you were just like.
Completely, yeah. Especially when you're in there.
Yeah.
And, pageants, I'm used to having my team or family or at least my best friend Preston with me. And you're just
alone doing your own everything.
Yeah. And I would be freaking out. I did a lot of freaking out beforehand.
Okay.
And I kind of needed to be alone a bit to just kind of let myself get into the zone. But it was pretty, it's like shocking, you can't talk to anybody about it.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as I left my season, I called my friend and I told him everything.
Oh, I was in the van.
I could not.
I was in the van. I'm like, give me the phone. I told the driver, I'm not going to out that person. And don't you worry, he was driving me home that night.
Oh my God.
But I literally was like, you're just going to keep driving, boo. Yeah. And I called my best friend and I told him everything.
So leaving this season, you're like, I got that. It's a wrap. You got it. What did you think?
I was just always afraid that they were going to I don't know. I just prepared for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Expect the worst, prepare for the best. Yeah.
But I was kind of just expecting to be like, well, let's just have her back at All Stars. Or let's see her again.
Yeah. Would you go back?
Yeah, All Stars all winners for sure. I need some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no more ideas left.
Also, where the hell?
Who's gonna do it? Everyone's like,
where are the outfits at?
Where outfits at?
Where are they? Who do you call?
Exactly.
No, seriously, I mean,
everyone's taken. Everyone's backed up.
Are people calling Jean-Paul Gaultier?
Are we gonna start sewing for ourselves? Shit.
I don't think anything that's coming out of my little sewing studio is runway ready. Let's just say that.